What's up, guys? What we have here today is the Red Book. It's written by a very famous psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, Carl Jung. Now, before you say, this is not a video about Persona 5, let's have a look at the artworks from Persona 3, 4, and 5. So Persona 3 is mainly blue because it deals with a lot of serious issues. But Persona 4 is mainly yellow because the tone is much lighter. What about Persona 5? Persona 5 is mainly red. You see patches of red in Persona 5. Why is Persona 5 red? I think it's because of this book. So this book is a truly legendary piece. What I have here is only the reader's edition. The full version is almost 9 pounds and full of beautiful manuscript and artworks, all handwritten by Carl Jung himself. It was only available until 2000. I think it was only came out in 2009, 1 year after Persona 4's release. Although this book is the central work for Jung, he never intended to publish the book. Why? Because he believed this book is just too dark and too personal. To understand the Red Book or the Jungian theories, it's essential to know Carl Jung's personal life. I'm not a Jungian expert, and I was only reading his articles recently after Persona 5's release. So Carl Jung was born in a really poor family. He had a really miserable childhood. His father, Paul Jung, was a pastor in a very poor Swiss church. His mother, Emily Jung, was also from a very religious family. And she was, for the lack of a better word, a weirdo. So during the day, Emily was normal, but at night, Emily just became another person, strange and mysterious. There was one time Carl Jung actually saw a faintly luminous and indefinite figure coming from her room with a head detached from the neck and floating in the air. So naturally, Carl Jung had a better relationship with his father. Even so, Carl Jung considered his father as a powerless man and emotionally immature. As a pastor, Paul Jung lost his faith quite early in his ministry. But he had to do the job because there was no other income. So he had lost his respect of his wife and his son. So Carl Jung grew up in such a miserable environment, lacking not only in material but also spiritual support. This made him a deeply introverted person. By the way, the term introvert and extrovert were actually invented by him. It was only when he established friendship with Sigmund Freud, when he finally found his father, the missing mentor, and the missing friend in his life. Unfortunately, Freud believed sex explains everything, but Jung believed there are other factors involved. Eventually, the friendship was ended because of their different views. This was a very heavy blow to Jung, not only personally, but also professionally. He was once again all by himself. He started writing down his dreams, hallucinations, and dark thoughts in a red journal. He used this journal to analyze his own psyche. He confronted his unconsciousness and his shadows. Eventually, he cured himself and established most of his theories during this time. If I feel sorry for his childhood, I feel deeply respectful for what he has done, for his courage and wisdom. What he did was like removing a tumor from his body, except the tumor was in his spirit. But he did it anyway, and all by himself. So is it possible that Persona 5 is red because it is inspired by Jung's Red Book? I think it is very likely. After all, both the book and the game deal with dark themes like persona, dreams, and psychological shadows. So Carl Jung's theory has much more profound influence on the Persona series, and Atlas, the game studio, is actually very open about this reference. In my next video, we will talk about collective unconsciousness and psychological archetypes. If you liked this video, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.